Well, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a very, very exciting week, because not only is it new bike day, this is the new bike, I'll be telling you about that in a minute, but it's also the week of the Helmet Head Patriot Camping Weekend, the best, most successful 11 out of 10 camping weekend in Cheddar this week in the world. So welcome to the new bike. This is the Vosges 800 DS Rally, or the Vosges DS 800 Rally, or the Vosges Rally 8 DS 100, or whatever you want to call it. Chinese made mid-weight adventure bike, 800cc, built in the same factory as BMW GS, but we won't mention that because we're not supposed to, but it is. Built by Chinese company Vosges, and turned out last year to be one of the best selling bikes in the UK, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Basically, the Chinese have hit upon a great way to sell bikes, and that's to put everything in the bike that you would want to add as standard and do it for a ridiculous price. So this bike has heated grips, heated seats, it has USB power sockets where it wants to be, it has crash bars, it has spotlights, it has everything you've got. It comes with full hard luggage, and all of that comes in at just under £7,000. It's a no-brainer. Now, a new bike requires one thing, and that's a name. So what do we call this bike, and how do we go about choosing it? As you may have seen from watching other videos on the channel, I've become involved in an ever-increasing Vosges riding family, led by no other than Lord Helmet Head, on the now known as Del Boy Vosges DS 800 Rally. Similar bike to that. In fact, the first DS 800 that was ever in the country.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Del Boy.
Abused by YouTubers worldwide and now owned by Lord Helmet Head himself. He's also the owner of a DS 300 Rally.
For my new channel bike, the Vosges Rally 300, from now on, is going to be named Rodney. Rodney. I mean, come on. Monge 2 Rodney.
The most famous DS300 rally in the world, Rodney. Now, Rodney's recently come back from a trip to Nordkapp in the Arctic Circle that was complete there and back non-stop on the DS300, proving that Chinese bikes can do these journeys. And he was accompanied by Mr. Paul Checkers, two-wheeled auto twit, on the Vosges 900, the Rolls-Royce of Vosges.
The Vosges 900. See, I've got Rodney, right, and I've got Del Boy, but yours has to be just as special. So the question is, come on, what are you going to name the mighty 900 Vosges?
Wow. All right, Dave. Meet Trigger.
Trigger. Ladies and gentlemen, Trigger.
Now, you may be sensing a theme coming along these names, Rodney, Del Boy, Trigger, and you'd be right. So, what better name for this Vosges DS 800, best-selling bike in the UK, to be named after the most famous Vosges in the world, the DS 300, Rodney.
He wants to call it Rodney.
Yeah? Who after?
After me, Trigger.
Oh.
Why don't you, eh?
Yeah, of course I do. How you going, Dave? Fancy a drink? Dave? That's the way to do business, Dave.
Right, okay, Trick, let's work that out.
All right, Dave. How's your luck, Del Boy? Couldn't give us a lift home, could you, Dave? Yeah, Dave, you can sit here, I'm going. Yeah, I think Del Boy's right, Dave. How you going, Dave? All right, Dave. All right, Dave. All right, Dave. All right, Dave. And if it's a boy, they're naming him Rodney, after Dave.
Why'd you call me Dave? My name's not Dave. My name's Rodney.
So I feel that this bike should be named after Rodney. So let me introduce you, ladies and gentlemen, to Dave.
It's Rodney.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. I've looked it up on my birth certificate and my passport and everything. It is definitely Rodney.
Oh, well, you live and learn. So what's Dave? A nickname, like?
No! You're the only one who calls me Dave.
So there you have it. This is Dave, the Vosges DS 800. And just remember, the whole thing about motorcycling, when you're out and about with your mates or on your own, you just need to make sure you stay looking cool.
La 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 la.